I go by ARSIN. I'm a hip hop artist first. That's one of my first talents. Also an actor, video director. But it started with the music. That's how I got my name. I ended up finding ARSIN, ARSON. And later on, I changed that to ARSIN because I felt like, when it comes to like sin, not in a religious sense, but just trying to do the right thing, trying to stay balanced. I wanted to kind of put that into the meaning of my name, me being a Libra, just that balance of just trying to deal with that good and evil inside, but just in society. I don't know if it's because I'm a Libra, but I just feel like everything is balanced. Coming up in a community with so much negativity, so much violence, drugs, addiction, losing like 51 friends and associates since I was 15. It was just unbalanced to me. And even in music, sometimes it's just imbalanced. You hear the same thing on the radio. You get programmed to listening to the same thing. I just wanted to bring something different. I wanted to bring a different perspective. I didn't want to talk about killing as a perpetrator. I wanted to talk about it as a witness and how can we change it. So I just wanted to bring a different perspective and a different flavor. What I try to make different about myself is one, just getting in tune with myself, because no one's really the same for real. So being in tune with myself by default makes me different because there's nobody like me. There's nobody seeing things and feeling things the way I'm feeling it and perceiving it. That's number one. Number two, I don't get comfortable. Like I'm always trying to find a different way to flow, a different cadence, a different speed, a different everything outside the box. A lot of people get comfortable and they test stuff out with people and say, oh, that sounds good. Everybody's doing that. Oh, that's cool. No, I'm trying to push it to the limit, lyrically, sonically, everything. So I think just pushing myself and being myself by default makes me different. I haven't written on paper since I was 15 years old. So everything I write is in my head. So the reason that happened is because I used to write on paper and I used to get so messy that I realized I'm not even reading this for real. I'm just really using this as a crutch. So I kind of took the middleman out, which was the paper and pen, and I just went straight from the heart, straight to the mind. So that process has let me be more in tune with how I'm feeling, whether it's my imagination, whether it's my experience, whether it's something I've seen somebody else experience. I get inspired from small things. I get inspired from, this life, little things that you wouldn't even think would be a big deal. I'm like, oh, that's a fire line. And it'll go from a line to 4 bars to a verse to a song. Or, I'll get inspired by, an emotion, or just something going on in the world. The one thing I want to do is evoke emotion. So I have songs where it's a little, maybe on a more emotional side in the sense of something that's serious. I got a song, Window, about my sister who passed. A lot of people, of course, go through grief, especially with the last couple of years with the violence and Corona. So that'll evoke emotion. I got stuff that I make people think, more so what's going on right now in the world. I got stuff that'll make people feel like they don't have to think, more so they can just feel. You know what I mean? So they can just listen to the beat and the flow of the words. They don't have to really be so deep. They can just have fun, 90% of the time when I rap, it's not, to some people it comes off as fast. It's not necessarily fast. It's literally like fire. Like if you think about martial arts, you think about styles of fighting like tiger or dragon, or you think about the elements. Flyer is graceful, you know what I mean? But it's rapid as well. So a lot of the times you'll hear me flow in a way where you hear a little, kind of like that Bone Thugs or, Eminem, but I leave the pauses in the room, you know what I mean, for people to catch it. So that's why I say I would rapid fire. And the reason I say retroactive because, a lot of my style is kind of rooted in how hip hop started, in the sense of like, the way I say certain words, the way they hit, the way I emphasize certain words, the concept, the things I talk about, the cadence in my voice. And then instead of worrying about trends, I start setting them. You know what I mean? Because, a lot of people get stuck in what everybody else trying to do, but when you take a minute to step away and come back, you come with something so fresh because it's so unique because it's coming from you. You set the trend and you got more confidence in it because you coming from a place where everybody on the left trying to reach that bar, you on the right. You got a bird's eye view of everything, everything higher from that bar. So you come back more refreshed and you got more creativity in a sense because you're not limited. You're not trying to push it or force it. So that's what I do. So when I'm by myself, like I said, I don't have nothing to measure up against. I don't have any reference. I'm just whatever I decide or whatever I feel. And I come back to the world, or I come back to the creative process, setting a tone instead of trying to, tune myself to a tone. Because if you think about music, right, it makes you present. It makes you meditate. You don't listen to a song just to get to the end of it. You listen to the song, every bar, every note, every melody. So every melody is a present moment. So it's you meditating in a sense because you present. That's all it's about, is being in that moment. So when you're listening to a song, it's just like notes. Like, what's more important than the notes is the space between them.
Back to the essence. You ready? Fire! Beat it on the drum till it's numb. Come on, have a little fun. It's your life, you only get one. Love your brown skin, you ain't get it from the sun. You was born with it as a queen. I'm talking red, black, green, I'm a king. I got the crown, you hear that sound. Shake it like a drum when you take it to the ground right now. I want money, not beef, I was vegan from the start. Where I'm from, they got heat, drums beating like a heart. Ain't talking about no bongos, talking when the nine goes. Boom, shaka boom, just gorillas in the Congo. Pull up with these bars, I was working out the back room of the house where the studio was at. Laying tracks, talking 30 minutes flat. It's 30 stacks, been talking for 30 minutes facts. Raps like packs, I move them like it's crack. I'm a baby from the 80s, y'all babies are some lax. Say they hate me, but that's crazy. People, they be attached, think they down till they load up a piece. See the Mac? That's the difference. Listen how I spit this. Started with the drums, now the culture is a business. No white picket fences, just income tax Christmas. Shout out to the missus, she walks and it switches. She might let you beat it on the drum. Come on, till it's numb. Come on, have a little fun. It's your life, you only get one. Love your brown skin, you ain't get it from the sun. You was born with it as a queen. I'm talking red, black, green, I'm a king. I got the crown, you hear that sound. Shake it like a drum when you take it to the ground right now. Machetes and swords, I'm ready for war. Shaka Zulu, they dropping noodles, Berettas and more. What would you do if your friend met us into a shoddy? No voodoo, but you stuck in the pen for a body. For a body, she went and got a BBL. She got the full drum kit, I'm talking CDL. She attract trellis, yeah, they follow behind. So when she shaking and they whine, out of they mind. Time at the time, drum snare, rhyme at the rhyme. Recite my verses to pretty chicks, I rhyme in the dimes. Not Muslim, but I'm fast with it. Lay the verse in one take, then I ad-lib it down to the last minute. I don't procrastinate, but I know I had to take time for a swagger like mine just to marinate. She wagged the cake back and forth like a rattlesnake, sticking out her tongue with her hands on her knees, yelling out, out. Beat it on the drum. Come on, till it's numb. Come on, have a little fun. It's your life, you only get one. Love your brown skin, you ain't get it from the sun. No, you was born with it as a queen. I'm talking red, black, green, I'm a king. I got the crown, you hear that sound. Shake it like a drum when you take it to the ground. Right now, right now. Beat it on the drum till it's numb. Come on, have a little fun. It's your life, you only get one. Love your brown skin, you ain't get it from the sun. You was born with it as a queen. I'm talking red, black, green, I'm a king. I got the crown, you hear that sound. Shake it like a drum when you take it to the ground. Right now, now, now. Right now, now, now. Right now, now, now. Come on, beat it on the drum.